This is a Stratus pedal by Chaos Audio. This is basically a multi-effects processor that's taking up the space of one guitar pedal. It's powered off of your standard negative center pin AC adapter. It can also be USB powered. USB-C, I think that is. It's got a real nice textured finish on it. I've seen a few videos of this pedal and they start right out in the app that you use to control it. I thought I would just be a little different and try to explain what it's doing on the outside of the pedal first. The 7 lights there are preset selections that are in groups of 2. So you figure 7 and 7, that's 14 presets total. You go back and forth between 1 and 2 right there. You can just press this or turn it to move along. These presets can consist of anything but one Stompbox to a chain of 3 or 4 or whatever the processor in this thing can handle. Some effects use a lot of processing. I took a simple effect like just a signal booster and actually ran 8 of them across and it was still letting me add them. So I don't know what the max blocks are on this thing. It all depends on how complicated the effect is. So from here, that's preset mode. You can press this button and hold it and it just went to Stompbox mode. This preset has 3 Stompboxes in it and we're selecting each one. When you get to one you want to turn on or off, your foot switch kicks it on and off. Go to the next one. When you want to exit out of that, you just hold this button again and it switches back to your preset mode. One thing that's cool is you can press your foot switch button, press and hold that. What it just did is it went into looper mode. That is pedal off, I believe. This is the preset you were on when you switched to looper mode. Pushing this knob now just started the looper. So it's recording. When you press the button, it starts looping. So you just created your loop. Then if you press the button again, you can dub over it. Back to looping, jam, jam, jam. You can keep dubbing if you want. I think you double click it and it stops your loop. And then that's the patch that you're on. You just started your loop again. Your loop is playing. I would demo with the guitar, but I only have so many hands, you know? Now, if you want to clear the loop out, you press and hold and it went boom, boom, boom. You just cleared the loop out. When you're in that looper feature, you move this and it adjusts volume. So there is mixer capabilities also while you're looping. Let's see here. To get out of looper mode and back to your presets, you would want to press this and hold it again. I believe it's this switch. Boom. We're back in Stompbox mode. So you're inside your preset in Stompbox mode. Turn that Stompbox on and off. Here's my third one. This preset's only got 3 Stompboxes. You want to go back to preset mode? Press and hold this. Boom. We're back in preset mode. What you're hearing this whole video is the Stratus running directly to a Rodecaster audio interface, and there is nothing added to the sound in the DAW channel strip. There is no IRs or amp simulators smoothing the sound out. This should give you a true representation of what the Stompbox sounds like when it's not running to an amplifier. This thing's going to be under a harsh microscope. Break out the phone and get this Chaos Audio application. When you open the application, it'd be searching and connecting to the Stratus. You may have to adjust some settings if you have any issues, like maybe turn Bluetooth on. A lot of these apps want you to turn location on before they'll function properly. First tab at the bottom is the actual pedal board layout. Second tab is your library. Now there are paid effects in this, and the reason why is these effects are kind of like plugins. So there are third-party developers that are making some plug-in effects for this. The developers might charge $10 for some of them. There is quite a few effects that do come with the pedal. I think this makes some people angry, but it would kind of like being mad at a DAW for having a plug-in company making plugins. You don't have to buy the extra effects. They're just available to you. This is everything available in your effect library. Amps and cabs. There are 3 amp simulators simulators in here. Man, this would be a super long video if I go through all of this, but you got classic, tweaker, and the JCVM. Those are basically like classic Fender, tweed, and a Marshall JCM 800 type, I believe. Man, you got delays. The effects that have this green tab or like purple writing that says free with Stratus, those are the effects you would have. So you would have one delay, you'll have one fuzz pedal with the option of getting like a muff dive, you know, from a third-party developer. So it looks like it comes with about 3 modulation effects. Dynamics. You'll get a noise gate, bass compressor, dynamic compressor, and you get the free 6-band guitar EQ, and you get a clean boost. Pitch. There's a polyoctave. You might have to pay $10 for that one. See, this is by Chow DSP, so don't get mad at Chaos Audio. Chow DSP made this plugin. They're just offering it to you. All of these effects will run as plugins on your computer, by the way. Like, I have all of these installed in Logic, so I can put them in a channel strip, each individual one of these effects. So you'll get these to use in your DAW and on the pedal, all of these effects. Reverbs. Oh man, you got a real nice spring reverb looking thing there. That is by Daniel Linhoff. I don't know what Daniel wants for this one. This dark matter, bro, it is fire. It takes up a lot of CPU. Dude, this isn't like a Fractal XFX 3, dude. A lot of the real complex algorithm stuff, it can't run a whole bunch of them at one time. So anyway, your reverbs. So it looks like you got 3 reverbs. Don't get bummed out, because in our demo here, I'll try to use everything that's included, you know, so you don't need the extra stuff. Overdrives, the daily driver. I don't know, that looks kind of like a rat pedal or something. You got an Apollo vintage tube overdrive. I'm going to think that's like a tube screamer, kind of. Cosmic Sparkle drive or something that comes with it. Germanium drive. Looks like you might have 3 overdrives. Distortion, boy. Man, you got a heavy metal distortion, a hard clipping distortion, with the option of buying 2 other distortions. In this same tab, you click presets, and this is your 14 presets. And you just put your presets in groups of 2 that you want to switch back and forth. There's a tone shop here where you can purchase extra stuff like that Chow Lo Mang DSP. The settings tab over here, you got your count info. You can scan for devices if the pedal isn't showing up. Pretty self-explanatory. You see this list. Restore my effects if something happened, you're resetting something. You can't implement MIDI into this thing. I don't know the specifics of that. You can leave feedback. So you can message Chaos Audio and say F you. This will tell you your CPU usage. So let's see what the CPU usage is on this patch right now. It's using 5.1%. View products. Oh, and that takes you to their website where you can get yourself an amplifier. You can get a 9-volt power supply, even though a Boss, or I forgot the name of the one I got here. It's a Snark or Shark or something. You know, negative center pin 9-volt. But they sell them. We're going to build a distortion patch that I might like. Go over here to this tab. This is our pedal board. I'm pressing the 3 dots on the top right. Create new preset. Clear. That just wiped out the preset that the pedal is currently on. So as you can see here, it's just a blank pedal board. Let's check out this JCM 800, bro. We need more gain. We're gonna put a plus before this amp. Overdrive. The Apollo vintage tube drive. I'm gonna go behind the amp and put a noise gate in. Noise suppressor. Yes. Now we need a delay or something. We'll go with the free digital delay. Keep in mind, this is running direct to an interface. Running through your combo amp or something at a club might be pretty fire, bro. Reverb. Let's just go with that room reverb. Let's turn that delay off. Keep in mind, like I was explaining, when you save this, you can go into Stompbox mode in this preset that we're making and turn each of these individual things on and off. So we need to save this. 3 little dots up in the top right. Save as new preset. Preset, nah. Let's just put JCM. Yeah. So I saved that as JCM. So what did you think? If you have any questions about this pedal, just ask in the comments below. I'll try to answer the best I can. The guy that runs the company, he's super cool. In fact, if you search on YouTube, they sent one of these up into space with one of those balloons or whatever. It went to 100 and something thousand feet, way out in space, dude. And it actually parachuted back down. We're both here in Florida. This company's based in Florida. And while the pedal was going up and coming down, I could see Jacksonville and Southern Georgia and stuff. The reason why I have this box out is I want to show you this packaging, dude. This is real thick box, and it's got one of those magnet lids on it. Access to a universe of tones. Of course, the pedal will be in here like this. You'll have USB cable. Looks like the rubber feet that stick to the bottom of the pedal if you want those. Couple of QR code. Do you need help cards in here? And I believe this is a pack of stickers. I think that's what it is. Yeah, I can leave you a link to Chaos Audio's website where you can purchase one of these. It's totally safe. It's like a Shopify checkout. I'm also going to include a code that will give you a discount. It should be code HANKCOFFEY. I'll put it below. I appreciate you checking my video out. Hopefully it was helpful. Like and comment the video. Subscribe to the channel if you want. Take care. See you later.